Hey YouTube, this is Mega Dweezil coming at you from the great Indiana wilderness, and today we're out here with Josephine in her zombie fighting armor. As you can see, okay, what we want to do here is stick to our prime directive as zombie fighters, which is they're only zombies. Okay, we're not fighting the War of the Roses. These guys are not SEAL Team 6 or ninjas. They're an animated human cadaver, and they can only do what an animated human cadaver can do. They got human flesh, human bone, human teeth. They did not turn into superheroes because of their infection with this virus. And so consequently, their weapons are what we're trying to get around. Their weapons are, teeth and fingernails. The zombie's only got one tactic, that being that he orients on you. He moves forward towards you at the best possible speed, and he grapples and attempts to bite you. Okay, zombies are not runners. Okay, they cannot run. In fact, that requires decision-making capability and reflexes that an animated cadaver simply cannot have. They're doing good just to stay upright. So, in any case, our zombie armor here is automotive fabric gasket fabric and a hard fiberglass shell. This is going to be proof against any kind of fingernails or teeth. Again, these are not superheroes. Their teeth will break, so will their fingernails, and you're not going to hang around for 15 minutes and allow somebody to gnaw on you. What you want to do is have armor that's going to protect you against a blitz attack from the side or from the rear. And as we can see, okay, from the side or from the rear, we really have no target for attack here. Okay, turn around here, Joe. As you can see, okay, this mask also prevents any kind of face splashing. It's something you got to remember, that primarily your problem is a medical one. You're up against a disease victim who is carrying a virulent viral contact plague, and consequently you don't want to touch the zombie. You don't want to get splashed with zombie goo. Any tissue at all can be infectious. We don't know how long if it rubs off the zombie, we don't know how long it will stay infectious on a disconnected surface. But anything coming off the zombie is infectious. I'm going to take Josephine out of the mask here now.
Also, very good dating advice.
Yeah, really. Because your zombie tactics are essentially the same as your tactics if you happen to be a little girl at the senior prom. Okay, you don't want to get surrounded, you don't want to get cornered, and you need to know the way out. This helmet is actually going to be put on with duct tape. Why? Because that's what the CDC uses. It's impermeable, it's fairly tough. We can see the upper armor here is flexible. This is gasket cloth covered by a single row of fiberglass. These gauntlets, which can be used both for striking and as protection, are hard shell fiberglass over automotive gasket fabric. For lower body armor, Josephine has on boots that come up well above the knee. We're not going to fool too much with lower body armor simply because zombies attack always to the upper body, and your primary weapon against them is going to be mobility. These guys have got one gear, and it's low forward. They can stagger quickly for a couple of steps, but they cannot realistically run, they cannot pivot, they cannot move side to side. As a matter of fact, they can't even back up. If you ever see a zombie that runs into something, he has to go forward in a little circle to reverse his direction. This virus is doing good to animate them that much, give them some basic sensory information, and at the same time keep them upright. Word about the zombie helmet here, okay? We make it like this primarily, I don't care if it looks cool. Zeke doesn't care if you look cool or not. He's going to bite you cool or not. The thing is, we want to prevent any splashing of anything in the face. This is your primary source of infection. These splashes to the eyes, splashes to the mouth, nasal passages, anything like that. You don't want to come that close to a zombie, but if in fact one of them is standing inside a room that you walk into, or you suddenly find yourself in a proximity situation, in order to enable yourself to get out of it, you have to survive the initial attack, and that's what your zombie armor is made to do. Girls, if your boyfriend wants to send you out there in the chainmail bikini, or in the Daisy Dukes in a tank top with some kind of a juiced up assault rifle, you better come move in with us, because he doesn't like you. Okay?
Or that means I want to get gnawed on by 5 different, zombies.
Well, we have a lot of experience with this, because Josephine, people want to bite her at the grocery store. We don't even have to, we don't have to worry about zombies. We've had a lot of practice. So, in any case, this is our upper body zombie armor. We'll be discussing some more zombie tactics here shortly. Don't worry, YouTube. Indian